Hello YouTube. I have spent many hours trying to sort out all my gear, and I have got some pretty well enchanted stuff. It's not perfect, but I have all the tools and the armor that I need to actually start making some real progress. So we can leave this place for a little while and head up back to the village. So ultimately now my plan would be to get mending for all my equipment. So I only have it for the fortune free. I kind of want mending on all my tools and all my armor so that we could use our spawner down there to repair our equipment. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is we have a mending villager inside that building. Is a little bit expensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to work some crops and trade with villagers to try and get some more emeralds. And I'm going to get all the books that I need, put it all on the equipment, and then we can actually get started with today's episode. So now that I've got the mending for the 2 picks and the sword, we haven't got everything yet because it's just a long process and I need farms and stuff to speed that up. And speaking of farms, we are going to go and make a tree farm because I need the wood. And once I've got the wood, I'm planning on building a lovely little house just for me up there. So let's get to the tree farm. Okay, so we've got the base down of it. Let me just show you what we've got going on here. So we have our hopper and chest and 2 water streams running down towards it. And then up here we've got this. And what we're going to do now is get our 2 water buckets and place them down. And when you do 2 like that and you get one in the middle, you can keep going. And that makes our water stream to the middle. Now we just got to do the same on the other side. And there we have our water streams going all the way to the middle, and then the middle taking it towards the hopper. So let's build our edge 1 higher. So now that we've built it 1 higher, we can go across with these. So these are just going to run across all the way to the other side. Like so, and I'm going to do the same for the other 2. So we have 3 rows of soil going across. Now I only have 13 saplings, so I'm going to place them like every 2 or 3 across. So now in time they'll grow, and when they do we'll come back and show you how to chop them down. But first I need to put down some torches just to make sure it's nice and bright in here. Now with the torches down, I could do with a way of getting up and down from here, so let's sort that out. There we have it. I've put little trapdoors on the front and stairways walking up, and then I've given it a little bit extra on the sides to walk around. And I'm going to build like a frame and a railing that goes around it. But first I need some more wood, and as you can see it's growing now. So basically now what happens is we just come along and we just chop the wood up. This is a big tree, so it's a bit awkward. There. Gotta find all the logs. Get these odd big trees are really annoying. I can stop that, and I probably will, because that's going to get super frustrating. If I put in some blocks up in the sky so the trees can't grow that tall. But we chop the trees down like this, and then as the leaves decay it drops items, and they drop in the water, run down to the front. You will get the odd ones that just sit on there on the edge. For now I think I need to gather some sand and put a glass ceiling across each one of these so that they can't grow so tall and have this problem. So I'll get some sand and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the glass rails in now, so they can't grow super tall. Let's dig the rest of these out, let the saplings drop and see how many we've got. So as you can see, we had, what, 13 saplings, we now have 26. There's still some to grow, there's still some to drop. And they still keep adding up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on with this farm and get some more wood, finish off this rail running all the way around, and then I'll come back and show you the finished result. And that's our little tree farm so far. So got to get that going, gather some wood. I have a big building to build. So while I'm waiting for trees to grow and to gather wood, I'm doing all right. I've got a good bit of wood going on, but it's nowhere near enough for what we need for this. So while I'm waiting for this, let's go build another farm. Sugarcane, maybe? Yeah, let's go do a sugarcane farm. So we're going to build it here. I need to take some of that out, but it's going to go across this way next to this farm. I've measured out where I need to go, so let's cut that area out and get on it. Okay, so what we've got set up here is expensive, but for now it'll do because I don't have what you call them, slime blocks. So these will grow, and when they grow to the top one, it'll set the piston off and break it. I'll do that again, and off they go. There is going to get some stuck, but I'm not too worried about that. It's an early farm just to get us going. It's basically the observer reads the change in the block in front of it. It sends out a signal at the back. That signal sets the piston off. The piston extends, breaks the reeds, and they all fall down. Like I say, it's not the perfect farm. Really, I should be doing this with slime blocks so it pushes them over. And it should only be one-sided, but for now it'll do. All the items will go down the water and they will end up in this chest. So now is just to make it look a bit prettier instead of just as is. And I can do that while I'm waiting for it to grow. So there we have it. I just need some more materials for the roof because I can't really box this in. I'd like to put glass all the way down it, but I ain't got enough at the moment. But that's that. I'm still waiting for at least one of them. For one of them to grow high enough to trigger it off, just so I can see it in action. But let's get back to the trees. So that's the frame. Let's give it some foundation. Well, look who decided to join the party. That's done, and now I want to build my little staircase and porch. Okay, with the framework in, let's get the floors in. As the floor's down, it's time to get the walls up. Okay, Okay, so the walls are up at the moment, and everywhere needs a door. But I've run out of wood now, so I need to keep going with some more wood. I need the second part of the frame that runs around the top. I'm thinking this first half, I can just climb up here and show you. This first half here is going to stay 1 story, and the second half is going to be 2 stories. That's what I'm thinking of going with. I'm also, that's my little entrance, and I'm thinking of having a little balcony out here, which will look pretty cool. But we'll see how we go. More wood farming. And it's time to get the top frame on. Okay, so looking at it, I might just keep it all one level. I'm going to put a nice roof on it. Because I think that will be big enough for what I'm going to be using it for. So I still need more materials for the roof, and I've got to decorate the sides. There's a lot to do, and I'll get to it, shall I? Glass for as windows. Every window's got to have shutters. Let there be light. Okay, she needs a roof. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so let's discuss this. The roof, I'm not 100% happy. I'd need to revisit it. Maybe give it some edging to make it stand out on the edges. Dormer windows maybe. And this is annoying, but it's the way the roof is shaped. But that being said, let's go and have a look what I've done. So obviously the roof, you can see that I've sort of filled it in. The edges here still need filling in. But on the inside, so we're walking this room, and I'm thinking in here, this is where I can do like a little kitchen maybe. That's the idea for here. And then you walk into this room, so give me a second. In this room is going to be storage. So we're going to have chests along this wall to here, along here to this point, and then along here to this point here. And that'll be filled up, so on top as well. So like that. Ugh, wrong button. And that. So they'll be stacked up all the way around, and that's going to be my new storage area. Don't know about this corner just yet. And up here I'm thinking a little balcony running around. Again, dormer window maybe on this side or this side, I don't know. Big window here definitely, and probably the same on that one. I'm thinking some wood framing on the inside of this roof as well maybe. And over here we're going to have the bedroom. So bed's probably going to be here in front of the big window. And then obviously some decorations, shelves, blah blah blah. So that's the idea. So this is going to be the bedroom, window, wooden framing, dormers, wooden framing, big window, balcony. And then down here we have the storage room. So what I call store, maybe I'll have some crafting benches, some workstations around this area. Also, this is going to be like the kitchen area, cooking, stuff like that. And then ultimately the whole thing as well, we're going to go through some fancy decorating as much as can. We're going to decorate it to the eyeballs. And this is going to take me quite some time. Materials wise, time wise, it's going to be a lot to do. So I'm going to come back and show you when it's done, I think, when it's fully done. So I've got my work cut out, and I'll see you, well, for you it'll be in 2 seconds, and for me it'll be in like, I don't know, hours and hours and hours. So see you then. So a quick update, I have outlined the roof, which makes it look a little bit better. Not 1000% happy, but we'll see how it goes. And I've done a little bit of work on the inside. Let's go take a look. So obviously not done much here, but the storage room is starting to come together. So we have all our storage boxes there ready and waiting. And I've put a little balcony. Let's get up there. Little balcony running round. Little chandelier on top. And I can't remember what these are called. Are they called like balustrades or something like that? I can't remember what they're called. But I've put those up. That looks a bit better. And a big window at the front. So we can walk around here and take a look at that giant ugly thing right there. Which I'm going to be taking down soon because I don't need it. So yeah, we've got the storage room coming together slowly. There's still a ton of decorating to do and get some more details in. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on this room. I'll probably give you another quick update when I do this room. And then again in this room. So yeah, I'll see you again in a minute. Right, what's going on here then? What are you doing? Oh, you? Yeah, you. What's the deal? Suppose I better rescue you. Ugh. Come on, off you pop. Yeah, you as well. You back there, and... Ugh. There we go. Bob, Harold, Jeremy, stay out. Just stay out. I need to put a glass roof on this. Okay, I think it's time for an update. So let's bring you on in. Now, kitchen area. This is not going to be done this episode, I don't think, because there are things I need to do this that I just don't have yet. So this room's getting put on hold. We're just going to say that. We're going to put it on hold. The storage room is doing well. We have all the storage moved over now, so everything is here. And if we take a look upstairs, I've got the new railings in and everything. And come in here, we have a little bed that I've set up here. A wardrobe in the corner with shelving. Don't know why, but just did it. We have a little writing book here, a little chair, little makeshift shelf, some books in the corner, lights, window, etc. So that's like most of the interior done until later on in the game when we've got more materials to build stuff up. Also, I've got a little jukebox corner here because I keep collecting these discs. So we can now just put some music on. That's probably my favourite disc out of all of them so far. Let's put that back. And it's probably time to let you know I've just installed 2 mods. So one of them is replay mod, which we're going to do in this episode, so you'll get to see that in action. That's just where a camera flies around while I play away. And also I've added better foliage, so the leaves actually look a bit more like leaves. So just get over to this tree and show you. It just looks so much better instead of just the squares. So I've added that and the replay mod just to give it some flair for the leaves and better recording and better videos for yourself with the replay mod. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the outside. So around that side of the building, around the front here, maybe this part, maybe a path, I don't know. We're going to work on the front here and really try and get some more detail in there and start pulling this build together. So let's get to it. So unfortunately that time lapse there got cut a tiny bit short at the end. I didn't know there was like a time limit on how long you could record for. So let me just give you a quick overhaul of what we just did. So I decorated this area just here, not much, just a little bit because I don't know what's happening over there, and that is practically my bamboo farm at the moment. We did the path running all the way down to this path here. This is where we'll connect to the village when we're done. Just over here we have a little path coming off. Got some flowers, some rose beds, some leaves growing up the side of the building, which I thought was a nice little look. Got a little pond here and just a few more little decorations around. And then we did our path, which ran up the front of the building. Again, we've got some more leaves growing up the side of the building, some bamboo for decoration. And then we got to this bit. This is the bit that got cut short. So we have like a little awning thing over here, and we have plants all growing, which will look a bit better when they're fully grown. Again, we've got the leaves growing up and over and sort of hanging off the edge, which I thought looked quite good. Just hanging over there. And then we've just got some barrels and stuff on this side and a rock and a bush. But that's the little house. For now, this is our little home. And this is where our little base of operations is going to be from now on. So, at the moment, I'm quite happy with it. But unfortunately, this episode has come to an end. It's getting a bit long now. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.